Well, today is Thursday, June 27, 2024. Right now it's about 8:30 a.m. and it's starting out to be a nice sunny day. No wind. That's a nice day. And the sun is warm. I can feel the sun. Cat's ready to jump on me. Better not. And I got a couple things to do today. I gotta keep an eye on this. I gotta hang on to this cat. What are you doing? Jump on me. I gotta try to make sure that. Oh, he did jump on me. Anyway, come on, cat, get off of me. Stop it. Distracting me. I'm going to try to pick up this 5 piles of grass, but around noon I'm going to rake it, re-rake it, break it up, stir it up, I guess, stir up the piles, so to turn it over so the bottom will dry too. The sun's pretty warm right now. I can feel it. Yeah, it's pretty warm. And anyway, I'm also decided to take the lawnmower out to the big pasture and cut her out on the outside of the south fence. Cut the weeds off out there with the lawnmower. And then while I'm out there, I'm also going to cut the ironweeds in the bottom pasture. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Yeah. In other words, I'm gonna mow the grass and weeds. Mostly weeds, yeah. Mow the weeds at the big pasture at the bottom big pasture, and then I'm going to work on picking up this grass too, or drying it out and picking it up this evening. All right, that's all for now. Catch you later. 8:45 a.m. Thursday, June 27. Let's get this day going. Weather forecast for Thursday, June 27, 2024. It's warmer than yesterday. Oh, it looks like old Bud is getting to know his little sibling. Yeah, the other one's not here. I don't know where the other one is. There's another one with white feet. I don't see it. Yeah. But anyway, the kitten's eating cat food, or dog food, whatever you call it. The mama's standing up back there, and that's my Bud. Yeah, he gets along with him. Maybe he'll teach him a thing or two. Oh, no. You don't have to come to me. You're babysitting, so get over there. He wants to jump on me now. Okay, I gotta get going on. Gotta get the lawnmower going and go out to the big pasture and cut some weeds. All right, catch you later. Okay, there's the other kitten. The other kitten's out there eating. I always feed them out there too. And since I'm going out to the pasture, I'm going to take another salt block out. Yeah, I'm going to put it by the creek or by the bridge. That way they have one on both sides of the creek. Yeah, I need to buy another one for the other side too because it's getting low. But I'll wait until it gets more empty. All right, I'm going to head out to get this thing going and go out there, mow some weeds today. Today's supposed to be a high of around 87, close to 90, so good day for cutting weeds. And there's no clouds in the sky that I can see. Yeah, no clouds at all. Yeah. I hear a train. I hear that train a-coming. That's over there, yeah, that's up north. There's the train tracks to the north, going east and west. And there's a train track in the next town, or should I say the closest town to me, and it goes north and south. It actually goes all the way up to Chicago. I used to catch that train when I was in the Navy, going to school up there. I'd catch a Navy school in Great Lakes. I used to catch that train in the town Centralia, Illinois. I used to catch that train on weekends when I had time to come home. It was about a 3-month school when I was in the Navy. Yeah, it was nice. Anyway, that's another memory. Anyway, I'm headed out to the big pasture to cut some weeds. Let's get that going. I can still hear that train whistle way out in the distance. I'm not sure which train it is though. The north and south train or the east and west. I think it's the east and west. I think it's the one on the north of me. Yeah, it's the east and west train. Anyway, there's the big pasture, and I'm headed out to that pasture over there. I'm going to cut the weeds in that pasture across the creek. There's a lot of ironweeds growing out there, and I'm going to cut them down. But before I do that, before I cut the ironweeds there, I need to cut the weeds on the outside of the south fence. Yeah, weeds are getting pretty tall there, so I want to cut them. That way I don't have to spray those weeds. I sprayed under the fence a while back, but I'm going to spray the weeds outside the fence now. Or no, I'm going to cut them with the lawnmower. I set that up last year so I could do that, so it makes it a lot easier than spraying so much. Anyway, that's where I'm headed today. I'm using my lawnmower instead of the bush hog because I think it'll be faster and easier since the weeds are still small. And I'm headed out to my pasture road, and I'll stop up there right before the creek, and I'll throw the salt block over. Okay. Yeah. I can hear that train whistle. Yeah. Yeah, there's a salt block I gotta dump off. Yeah, hear that train coming. Anyway, let's get going. And Judge Wade said in the movie Cowboys, we're burning daylight. Let's go. Well, there's a salt block I put out there. I should hold them for a little while. Plus, I still got a little bit on the other side of the creek. Well, I gotta open that gate, and then I gotta go through that little gate, the wire gate over there. And then I'll head down to that gate down there, go out, go in there, and then cut all the way down to the other end, and then I'll come back on the outside and cut the grass away from the fence, or blow the grass away from the fence. And when I finish that, then I'm going to cut all the weeds in that pasture out there, all those ironweeds. And I don't know which would be easier, just to cut the ironweeds, you know, skip around and cut the ironweeds, or just go up and down, make a pattern, or just hit the ironweeds randomly as I get to them. I'll have to wait and see. Not sure which one would be better. But there's a couple salt blocks over there, but I need to replace them one of these days because they're getting low. But they're not empty yet, so I'll wait. I'll get some later. Okay, let's open the gate and get over there. And after I get all the south fence cut and the ironweeds cut there, if I have time and gasoline, I may have to go back and refuel. Yeah, I might have to do that. But I want to cut the outside of that fence too, or should I say, the right side, inside there. This side looks pretty clean, but the outside, I need to clean that up a little bit. Just one pass. I've done it before, but I need to do it again today. I opened both gates first. And there's my lawnmower ready to come in. There's the order. At least they didn't tear it down yet. I can see the shirts that are hanging down are getting tore up, so they must be going through it pretty good. That's good. I'm glad they're using it. And there's the ironweeds I got to cut. In there. Here's the other gate I got to go through. It's just a wire gate. And yeah, I need if I have time and gasoline, I'll probably have to go back to the house and refuel. Yeah, I should have brought gas with me. I have to remember to do that. Next time I cut this big patch like this, I need to bring gas with me. Yeah, and then put it in the shade somewhere. But for today, I'll do what I can with what I got. But I still, if I have time and gasoline, I want to cut the outside of that, or that side, the other side. But right now, I'm going to go down and cut the south fence first. Get that done, and then I'll start working on this right here. Well, it's after 10 a.m., so let's get this show on the road. I'm headed down to the other end. I'm going to try something. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm going to do a drive-by with the lawnmower. Hard to do with one hand. That's too bumpy. Oh well, have to watch later on. Thanks, you know, what is bumpy? I guess I got the bush hog and tractor. That's bumpy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There. That's the bumpy. Okay. Up here. Up here. Take a break. Open the gate. I gotta close the gate behind me too. Okay, let's get in there. Yeah, I think I need to have both hands on the controls. Yeah, because it's hard to do with one hand. One hand on the camera and the other hand on the levers. Doesn't work out too good. Anyway, let's get on the other side of this gate. Well, this is what I gotta cut here. It's just one pass down and then one pass on the outside, or the inside. One pass on the outside, blowing the grass weeds away, and then another pass coming on the inside, blowing the grass inside. Both sides, both times away from the fence. Okay, let's get it going. At least it's cool in the shade, so at least I'll be in the shade most of the time. All right, let's go. Let's cut something. Yeah. I turned the fence off just in case I get hung up. Yeah. Because that can happen. All right. Let's start cutting. I'll meet you on the other end then, huh? Okay. I think I might have to make two passes. One close to the fence, even though there's not much there, but whatever's there I want to cut. And then I'll go around and come back again, or a second time, and I'll cut closer to the outside. Cut more on the outside, yeah. Get as wide as I had before. All right, let's make 2 rounds. I'm gonna take a chance and leave this gate open. No, I'm not. Just in case. I think the cattle might come down since they hear my lawnmower. So I'm gonna close the gate just to be sure. Well, I made it. Now I got to go out, go all the way down, and then come back. I'm taking a gamble if I leave the gate open, so I'm going to go ahead and close it just to make sure nothing gets out. Because while I'm headed down that way, the cows could mosey down here and sniff out this open gate. Okay, let me go ahead and make another round. Well, I just completed the first round. Now I'm ready to start another one. Okay, let's get this side then, this fence mowed, and start on the rest of this here. I got a feeling it's going to be pretty bumpy, especially in this area, because this area has always been wet, so it's going to have a lot of holes, footprint holes from the cattle. But I'll do what I can with what I have where I am. I'm ready to cut my second pass through here. I'll keep on the more to the outside as much as I can. I hope that there's not too many stickers sticking out, like thorny things, because I don't want to get cut up. All right, I'm gonna head all the way down to the other end. Here, I got a couple elderberries forming up. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be picking elderberries this year. I'll wait and see what I can find in the next several months before they get ripe. If there's not enough to make it worth my while, I'll probably harvest some. It's easy to get to, but I haven't seen as many as I did last year. I've been cutting for about an hour now. Okay, I got 2 cuts here on the outside and over here, and then 2 cuts on the outside over there. Okay, let's move on down. 2 cuts here. That keeps them from away from the fence, mostly. But they still have stuff to eat. Now for this, I made 1 cut down here already. I made 2 cuts on the inside, or outside. I make 2 cuts on the outside. Yeah. I did pretty good. Okay. I just need to go down there and start on the big patch. Yeah, I mowed all this here too on the outside. All that. Just because it was easy to do with my lawnmower. Okay, let's head to the other end and see what I can do down there. Oh, look at the clouds. It's a view from my lawnmower. Okay, let's keep going. I think I said it wrong the last time on the 5th post. But anyway, this is my view from the east, looking west of the 4th post from the west. There, how's that? And that's a view of the sky that's starting to cloud up. Yeah. Well, that'll make it a little cooler then, with the sun going high the cloud every now and then. So that's good. How can I say this easier? View from the 3rd post from the west, looking west. Yeah, that's easier. View from the 2nd post from the west, looking west. Okay, view from the 1st post from the west, looking west to the west gate. Okay, and after that I'm just going to make a turn and go down to the charger and start mowing this area. Well, now I'm at the west gate, looking east along the south fence, and I made 2 rounds around this fence. I cut 2 rounds around the fence, all the way down on the outside and all the way back on the inside. Okay, now I'm going to start cutting this bigger patch here. I'm gonna cut this big patch, but I'm gonna cut from over there and then around. Yeah, I'll leave the other end because there aren't aren't as many ironweeds on that end as there are on this end. So if I run out of gas, at least I want to get most of this done. Okay, that'll work. And right now I gotta make a cut here. All right, I'm gonna start going around and round and round. Well, at least I had some shade cutting along the south fence, but out here, no shade. So I'll have to. But I got my protection, sun protection on. I got my arm guards, and I got my gloves. I got my hat, and I got my. Actually, I got two hats. I got a cap on that holds down my. What do you call it? The thing they they wear in the desert in all the desert movies. The flap that comes down behind the neck. Yeah, that's so I don't get a redneck. I might be a redneck, but I don't want to look like one. Anyway, there's the sun. Yeah, sun. There's the clouds. There's not sun. Actually, the sun is behind that cloud, right? No, the sun behind that cloud up there. Oh boy, hurt my neck. Yeah, some nice big clouds. I like that. When the clouds are covering the sun, that's good. Okay, that's another one over there. There's some nice clouds. Okay, let's get cutting. Well, it's almost noon now, so I've been mowing for almost 2 hours. So I'm thinking I should go back to the house before I run out of gas and refuel, and then I'm going to bring another tank full of gas, jug full of gas out here. Or it don't have to be full, but a jug of gas out here in case I run out again. Okay. And I got something else to do at the house now too, so since it's around almost noon. So, well, you can see what I've been doing. I didn't cut all of it. I just cut where I just go around and tried to mow down the ironweeds. You can see where I left off about in there, see? I can see some ironweeds back there. Yeah. But most of this in here, this is kind of bumpy, so I avoided that anyway. The low spots. There was no ironweeds in there anyway. It's too wet for the ironweeds, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the house. And you can see what I cut here. See? You can see the ironweeds back there. And you can see I cut them all down here. But like I said, if I didn't, I tried to only hit the ironweeds. Of course, I wound up cutting other grass too, but that couldn't have helped. It didn't matter either. But when I come back, I'll start up in there again. I'll cut all this. Shouldn't take too long there. And then I got a few down there. There aren't that many down there. Not like there was here. This was the thickest part right through here. So I got most of it done. But I'm going to go back and get my refuel and bring an extra container of gas out here too. Just as a backup. Okay. All right. Let's go. Back to the house. I got some work to do there too. For a few minutes anyway. Well, it's noon already, and I'm headed back to the house to refuel the lawnmower. I just stopped here to look at that. That bull had to push that other one out of the way. Well. Hey, stop pushing him around. Yeah. The calves are up on top. There's some other calves up there. That's the newest calf. And then those two are, yeah. The white one is March 28th. The one up, next brown one next to him is April 16, and this was June 2. Okay. Oh, look at these. These are all the calves here. That's a heifer, 2-year-old heifer. That's a from this year. That's from this year. That's a year old down there, and that's the brown one is from this year too. And there's the rest of the cattle down here. Where'd they all go? Oh, they're hiding from me. Anyway, this fence is turned off right now, but I don't think they'll get out. We're concerned about the staying in the water. Look at that. There's the Highlanders down there on this side, and the other cattle are out there. The 3 Highlanders are on this side. There's the newest calf over there. He likes that spot there. He always stays there. And now that the sun's moving across, it'll be more shade there later. Okay, I'm going to head back to the house, and hopefully I won't run out of gas before I get home. Yeah, I've been running for about 2 hours, so I think I'm getting close to being empty. Let's hope not. There's the baby. That's the newest calf. The rest of them. Well, I'm headed home to refuel the lawnmower. I just stopped here to cool off and take photos and video. There's the newest calf right there. He likes that spot. It's a little sunny right now, but it'll get shadier later. Okay, I'm headed home to get some fuel. Okay. One nice look. Okay, let's go. Looks like they found the salt block. All right, it's gotta go. Something scratching my throat now. I gotta get a drink. Well, a lot more clouds than this morning. Yeah, that keeps it cooler because the sun goes behind the cloud every now and then. But I got something to do. I see the June bugs are out again. Look at them flying around. Yeah, look at all of them. They're making a humming noise. Yeah, June bugs. Yeah, almost too late for June. Only a few more days left in June. Anyway, I got to be wrecking up some grass, so let's get started on that. It's past noon, and it's getting hot. Breeze is nice, but still hot in the sun. And I'm gonna take a break and get something to eat and drink and cool off in the air con before I go back out and mow some more weeds. Yeah, I'm ready to take a break. All right, catch you later. 12:34 p.m. Thursday, June 27, and it's break time inside my air-conditioned house because I got to cool off and rest a little. Well, it's 2:15 p.m. and it's still pretty warm, and I'm headed back out to the big pasture to continue cutting the weeds, the iron weeds in the bottom pasture. And at least I got cooled off and relaxed for a little while. Now it's back to work. Well, I'm back out by the bridge on my way out to the pasture to mow weeds. And I just stopped at the bridge because the cattle are still here. I don't know if they stayed here the whole time I was back at the house. It was like over 2 hours. I'd say they were out. They went out to eat and they came back already. But here's the calf's right there. Yeah, the calf's laying there, and the calf. Yeah. Who else is in here? Oh, the Highlanders are gone. Yeah, the Highland cattle went back up to the top pasture, I think. Yeah, there's a little calf, and there's a little yearling bull. There's a big bull with his cows and other calves, and the other two calves from this year. They're up there. Yeah, at least they're enjoying the water when it gets hot. They'll probably be in here for a while, then they'll come out, eat a little bit, and then they come back and cool off again. Yeah, I can't believe they were in here for over 2 hours while I was back at the house. So, okay, let's head out to the pasture and start cutting weeds again. Yeah, cattle having fun in the water, and here's the other ones outside the water. Yeah, I hardly ever see that one there. That's a 2-year-old heifer. I hardly ever see her in the water. Hardly ever. At least I don't remember seeing her in the water. She probably was, but I just don't remember it. So she must be able to tolerate the heat better or something. All right, did you guys, somebody move here? Anyway, a calf got up over there. Okay, got to get back to work. I parked under the shade and I unloaded my gas can too over there in the shade. I'll leave it in the shade. It's close by if I need it. And I don't know if you can tell, but I cut the back half in there. I cut the back half about halfway this way. I cut the back half of the ironweeds. And you can see the ironweeds, the ones that are sticking up a little bit higher than everything else. Anyway, that's what I worked on this morning. And now I'm going to be cutting the rest of these ironweeds here. And then I'm going to head to the back and cut them. Okay, let's get going. Leave the gas tan in the shade. That way I don't overheat. View from my lawnmower before I start it up. Yeah, I'm going to cut all these weeds through here. The ironweeds only. Just the ironweeds and thistle, and if I see any thistle, I'll cut them too. Okay, let's go. Well, I cut the ironweeds here all the way up to there. And I still got these left to do. All the way through here. And there. And then I got a bunch back there. Yeah. Yeah, I got about 1/4 of this bigger area. And then I already cut this. Yeah, it looks a lot better without the ironweeds. Yeah. You can see the dividing line that I got here. Yeah. There's the corner. Yeah. All done. Well, not done. This is all I got. This is what I got done. Now I got to work on this patch here. Oh, there's the last of the ironweeds I got to cut in this big area. Yeah, all this here. Yeah. It's all cut here. And here. And here. And over here. Okay, once I cut that, I'm going to head over that way. Start cutting on that end. Well, it's almost 3 p.m. and I'm more than halfway done out here. Yeah, I think it's easier to cut this with the lawnmower. Bush hog, one thing, the bush hog don't cut down low enough, and this does. And I can turn around easier and faster with this one, with the lawnmower, than I can with the tractor and bush hog. So this works better. Well, I got this cut. Yeah, Looks good. Cut all the ironweeds. All that's left to cut is over here. Right here. I got a little thicker through here, then it thins out down there, but I'll go all the way down and cut whatever I can find. Yeah. Years ago I sprayed this real good. I sprayed this, tried to kill them. But that's too hard. That's too hard to walk around and spray everything. When I can ride around on my lawnmower to do it easier. There's just a few more here. I gotta remember to leave the milkweed. There's a milkweed there. I gotta leave. I don't want to cut the milkweeds. Butterflies can use those. Anyway, that's all I got to cut here, and that's all cut back there. And there aren't too much down here, but I'll run through there and cut what I can see. Well, I got this cleaned up from here all the way to the fence. Okay, now I got a little bit left on the end. There's just a hit and miss here. There's just a few. I still have to drive around and get them all, but shouldn't take too long. A lot of weaving in and out though. Okay, let's get this finished now because I want to go home. I finished mowing all the ironweeds out there, all the way to the back. It's all cleaned up. Now I want to cut a couple. I'll make 2 passes here. Yeah, I'll make 2. Probably one going up and one coming down. I don't care if it's under. I don't care if I blow it under the fence this time because they're eating on both sides of the fence anyway. Okay, let me start cutting. This will be my before video. One thing I should have done. Yeah, I got all these limbs here to pick up. I like to cut these ironweeds too, but not today. I'll have to find a different way to cut them. That grass is too thick anyway. And those ironweeds are too tall. It was different out here. I had mowed them originally with the bush hog out there. So they were shorter and less grass in the way. Here there's too much thick grass is too thick to cut with a lawnmower. But I can cut along the edge though. Well, it's 4 p.m. and I cut 2 cuts on this end. Yeah, and then I'm going to make another cut here. I made 1 cut already. Yeah, I don't care if I blow it under the fence. They're eating on both sides of the fence anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, let's head the other end and I'll be done. I'm on the mower now, ready to start up. And I got to be careful when I mow this second cut. I had to be careful on the first one too because I got to watch out for big limbs. I don't want to get hung up on a big limb that's hidden in the grass. Ain't good for the mower. All right, let me finish this and go home. Well, before I finish cutting that strip there, I want to take a look at this. What I did today. Yeah, I got it done. Got the south fence cut, and I got all the ironweeds cut out of here. Yeah, any weeds that you see sticking up are just grasses and other weeds. And those taller ones there, back there, the dark green ones, those are milkweed. I save those for the butterflies. Anyway, I gotta remember to pick up my gas can too. Okay, let's head for the other end and go home. I'm mooring around this thorn tree here, and good thing I hit that with my front wheels first, because I gotta pick up that big log. That would have done some damage to my mower. I had to stop and pick up some branches in the grass. So go ahead, take this after, make 2 cuts there. If I ever want to cut this, I'll have to go walk through here and get all the branches picked up, because there's pretty much, maybe that'll be another project. We'll cut this someday. Okay, I gotta get back on more and finish this job. Oh, I'm glad I stopped. I can pick up my gas jug here. I don't have to walk back. Okay, let's do that. One more cut to the gate and that'll be it. And then I'll be headed home. Okay, this is my after shot. After cutting. This is my after cutting shot. Looking toward the gate. This is looking toward the south. Okay. Look what I found. I wasn't even looking for them. The cattle are out eating over there by the road. Look at them. That's probably where I was hiding the last time. Yeah. When I couldn't find him. He's way deep in there. Oh wait, is it? No. I think he's in there. I'm not sure where he's at. Somewhere, I think he's there. I can't really tell. I can see him with my eye, but through the camera screen or phone screen, I don't know. But look at him. Look at him. He's so comfortable in there. And my lawnmower didn't even bother him. Okay. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to walk through here and take all these branches here and throw them off into the stream. At least out of the flat area here, or high ground. Yeah, there's a pile of limbs there. There's another pile up there, and there's another pile. You know, there's limbs all, because every time it floods, this area collects a lot of those limbs, floating logs. But anyway, I'll work on this one of these days. Something over there. What is that? Oh, I think it's just a leaf. Yeah, I saw him. I saw him out of the corner of my eye. I said, he's got a good spot. That's probably where he was, because I probably couldn't see him as I was walking by. Anyway, he knows how to hide. He can take care of himself. Okay, I'm going to head to the house now. I can barely see him in there. But he's fine. He's protected. And when he's hungry, he'll go find his mama. I almost forgot. I got to turn the fence back on. Oh, glad I remembered. Yeah, probably my next project. Out here anyway, is to clear all the dead branches out of there, and then mow all this grass and weeds down, clean it up real good. I think I can do that. There's my after shot after cutting the ironweeds and cutting the grass on the other side of the fence too. Yeah. No more ironweeds. Good to see. Okay. That's enough. The breeze feels good. Oh yeah, right here, a breeze coming in from that direction, coming right at me. Oh, that feels good, especially with a sweaty shirt. Oh, that feels good. Nice and cool breeze. Okay, I'm gonna go home now. Oh, I told you the cattle are out there grazing. And the little calf, he's over here. It's hard to point. He's right about in there somewhere. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, good hiding space. Okay. Okay. I'm ready to go home. Tired. And hot. Thirsty. Of course, I got water, but okay, let's go home. Well, it's 4:30 p.m. and I'm on my way out of the pasture. I just got one gate to close and I'm out of here and back to my house. That cow that had her calf on June 2nd. She might be in heat. The bull's staying close to her. We'll see. Okay, I'm ready to head home. The cattle are out grazing. The cow there had the second calf this year, and the light tan cow over there, her white calf is right next to her. Yeah, it's coming out now. That's her calf from March. Oi, he just laid down. Okay. Yeah, I finished cutting that bottom pasture over there and the south fence. That's what I did out there today. And I'm going home now. Alright, catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, I'm not done yet, am I? I still got to rake up some grass at home. But I'll do that later in the evening. Around 6 or 7. It'll be cooler by then. It don't get dark. The sun don't go down until after 8, so it don't get really dark until 9. Yeah, so I got plenty of time for that. I want to make sure the grass is dry. Okay, that's all I got here. And gate's closed. Gas cans on the mower. So I'm ready to head to the house. Catch you on the next one. Or I'll catch you later. Looks like these elderberries grew back a little bit. They had them cut down this winter, but some of them grew back. So I might have some to pick later in the summer. Yeah, cutting these in the front yard was probably the best thing to do. One, I needed to mulch in the garden. And it just looks better in the front and side of the house to have the grass cut. The pasture here, it's not that important over here. But in front of the yard, in front of the house, for appearance sake, it looks better. Okay, probably safer too in case of fire. Alright, I'm going to park my lawnmower in the back. I'm going to take this jug down with me in case there's not much in it anyway, so I'll just use it next time I need to cut something with the lawnmower. Alright, I'm getting almost home now. 4:56 p.m. Thursday, June 27. Finished out the big pasture. Now I'm just cooling off inside my house and resting until around 6 or 7 p.m. when I'm going to go out and rake up and pick up the grass clippings. Hopefully they'll be dry. Okay, catch you later. It's 6:50 p.m. It didn't really cool off. It's about 86 degrees, give or take, or maybe 87. Anyway, it's still comfortable enough to work. I'm going to pick up the grass now. Grass clippings, it is. Well, I got these 3 piles picked up. It's about 7 p.m. I got these 3 piles, 3 patches raked up. I got 1 pile on this patch, and there's no one in that patch. But that big patch there, I had to make 3 piles because it's a lot of grass there. And it's not exactly dry, but it's dry enough to pick up. Alright, I'm going to go check the other two. Yeah. I raked that up into one pile. Rake this into one pile. I raked this into 3 piles because there was a lot of grass here. Put this into one pile too. This is the smallest pile. It's only one little pile. Okay, now I'm going to pick them all up with the wheelbarrow. First pile picked up. I dumped the first pile there because I'll be needing it in that location eventually. Second pile is picked up. I'm going to dump it with the first pile. Okay, let's go down there. The first 2 piles are piled right there at the end of the rows. Okay, this pile, I think this was the 5th pile. I picked it up first, or I picked it up third, even though it's the 5th pile. It can't. I'm going to add another pile to it. That's the 4th pile. I'm going to pick it up and put it in there, and I'll carry it back. Save me a trip. Okay, let's go. I loaded piles 5 and 4 on here. Now I'm going to carry it back. Well, I dumped that load there. That's piles 4 and 5. That's piles 1 and 2. And now I got to go get the 3 piles from the 3rd cutting, or 3rd patch of grass that I cut. Oh, I'm going to try to get all 3 of these piles onto one wheelbarrow, but I may not make it. But I'll see. I'll try. Looks like I'm going to make 2 trips. I got 2 of the piles on there. I'll come back for that last pile. Okay. It's 7:30 p.m. Sun's up there getting low, but it's not down yet. Okay, that's the pile I just unloaded. Actually, there's 2 piles in that one. I'm going to get the last pile and add it to that one there on the right. Then I'll be done. Okay, that's the last load. They're all picked up. All I gotta do is dump it. I'm done. There's a nice ray of sunshine shining down there. Yeah, it's kind of unusual. It almost looks like a spotlight. That's pretty cool. Anyway, 3 piles of grass I collected, and I'll spread them on another day. I don't feel like doing nothing right now. I just want to go back in the house and clean up and relax. Oh, I got to eat too. Anyway, that's a nice, I like that spotlight down there. Must be shining through something weird. Little spotlight of sun looks pretty cool down there. And the light shining through down there too. Okay. There's the 3 piles of grass clippings that I got picked up today for the garden. The garden and the 3 piles of grass clippings that I collected for mulch just now. And I don't know if I'm going to watch the sunset or not, or even record it. But we'll see. I'll either catch you on the next one or I'll catch you later. We'll see. Well, it's about 7:50 p.m. so I got another 20 minutes before the sun goes down, and I don't feel like waiting for it. So I'm gonna say goodbye to my shadow, or should I say good night to my shadow, and go back in the house. So, too tired to watch the sunset tonight. This will have to do. Yeah, I've got another 20 minutes, 25 minutes before the sun goes down. So I'll call it a night right now. Call it a day. My day is over. Okay. That's all for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. 8 p.m. Thursday, June 27. And I'm done for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.